that they never match. Seriously, they look like I theft from 10 different stores. I have way too many ideas that were so overwhelming to choose from. And in one word, it's a failed collection. Once I figured out all this is because of the inspiration, my primary focus was turned into develop that skill. And with lots of experiments, I made my own ways to nail it. And my biggest epiphany in this process is you don't need to have creative skills at all to design unique clothes. The only thing you need is a process, which I'm going to share with you right now, and that's going to change the way you design. Now, here's the process of how Secret One works. We got 3 core pieces here, and those are inspiration, style direction, and design development. First comes the inspiration, which is building a visual theme for your designs or clothing line. This is what makes a fashion collection cohesive. And we have 3 pieces in this process. First is you need to pick an image that you love visually. It could be anything, and you can pick from anywhere. Like here are some ideas like newspaper, and those are inspirations to photography, raw materials, exhibitions, and things like that. You can pick anywhere between 1 to 10 images, but because if this is your first time, I suggest to go for just 1 image. And once you pick that image, the second piece you need is to build a theme around that image. I got a couple of processes for this, which I share inside Fashion Collection Lab program, but here I want to share one of the quickest methods. So I like to look at the image and think of all the words that I feel as I look into the image. As you can see, mystical, royal, adventurous, magical. I can feel all these words when I look at this image. And jot down 10 to 15 words. Right? That's step 1. And then I like to combine these words and create few themes and finally select one. As you can see here, like Hidden Sparkle, Royal Magic. This theme is going to be your principle, like the boundary that tells you what to do and what not to do. For example, if your theme is Diva Romantic, it tells you it is feminine, graceful, and delicate, and it also tells you no to edgy, tough, or dark, right? Now this gives you the direction of the visual look of your designs. Now the third piece is color story. You can't just use black color on one dress, red color on the other dress, yellow color on the other dress because those are your favorite colors. Nope, it doesn't work. You need to create a color palette of 5 to 10 colors to work on. And when you stick to those colors from your color palette, it's going to give you a visual cohesiveness in your collection. So look at your image and pull out 5 to 10 colors from it. You can paint these colors with markers, or you can cut color chips from magazines, or you can use software like Photoshop to pull colors from. So now we covered the first piece in the puzzle, which is inspiration. All you have to do is select inspiration image, create theme out of it, and create color palette from that image, right? There's a lot to go in, guys. It's jam-packed with lots of cool stuff, and stay tuned for the workbook that I'll give you at the end, right? Moving on to the second core piece, which is style direction. This is where you collect images of clothes that you love and pick elements like design details, necklines, collars, sleeves, and trends to play with and apply to your fashion collection. All you need to do is pick your favorite clothes from fashion shows, global trends, streetwear trends, or your favorite designers, and list 3 to 5 elements that you love to use. For example, from this image, I just pulled 3D flowers, vertical embroidery lace, transparent back detail, and things like that. Once you've done that, we move on to the third core piece, which is design development. So here's what you need to do for secret number 2. Second core piece, which is style direction. Pick your favorite styles from local trends, global trends, where fashion shows and favorite designers, and now list all the elements that you like to use from the picked styles, right? So the third core piece, which is design development. This is where all the work that we did comes together to build your unique clothes. I have a whole bunch of unique techniques inside Fashion Collection Lab, but now I'm going to share one of the quickest method to develop endless unique designs, which is line method. First, pull everything you have until now, like themes, principles, elements, and color story. When you put all these things together, this is where mood board comes. And now once you have this, I'm going to share the line method, right? So pull out the inspiration image that you have selected and draw the lines that you see in tracing paper. That's step one. And then select few places with rectangles as you see here. Now the next thing is you need to apply these lines into a dress or bag or top or anything as you like, right? And then once you figure out these lines, you need to add the elements that you picked in the style file here. And there you go, right? You can literally design hundreds of designs right now today without any creativity, right? So the first, you need to select an image and then draw the lines and select those lines, apply it to your dress, and then add elements, and you are done. Do you see how easy it is? It's all about knowing the right process, guys. It's not born talent. How cool is that, right?